Sheeps!
Hello, good morning. It's morning now and we're recording this. Anyway, and welcome to very peaceful Wood End. Yeah, we normally moor, or we've been moored for the last 3 months, between here and Furness Vale, which is near Newmills. But the problem is that Furness Vale is a little bit busier than it is here. So we moor up when it's nice and quiet, and then other boats, I can't think of the word, what is it? Tipple overtail?
Tipple overtail?
No, where there's like one at the top and one at the bottom of you, top and tail.
Sandwich you?
Yeah, no, let's not go there. So yeah, we were kind of sandwiched between boats, and one has a very loud generator. And the other one's got an engine that sounds like a Venga Boys record, like boom, 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 boom. So we moved. So we moved here to Little Wooden. Now you might recognise this place if you're an avid fan, or just a watcher, or just a lurker of Foxes Afloat. You might recognise that bridge in the background. That's Bridge 23, which is Stanley Hall Bridge. And whenever we talk about the Peak Forest Canal, we always show a clip of Sean coming through that bridge.
Yes.
That's where we are now. But we've got a bit of a complication because today we need some water and we need some shopping, but we're not really allowed to move that far. We don't want to go into Marple, which is a couple of miles away.
Super busy.
It is very busy, but there is a winding hole, a turning hole, about, I don't know, about half a mile further on from where we are. So we're going to go forward, turn round, and then go back towards Newmills and Furness Vale, and hopefully it'll be nice and quiet again. But it is really nice here. The best thing about it is the quiet.
Just birdsong.
And sheeps. But a tarmac towpath, which is ace. It's because there's a house there, so the people who live in the house have got their own little road that leads up to the road. When I worked on radio, there was a guy who always said that the Venga Boys came from Rotherham. And he once nicked my curly whirly out of the kitchen, so I never told him, and I could have done, that they actually come from Rotterdam. No, that's true, is that? But back to business. Every day we get loads of comments, emails and messages, all asking, what's it like living on a narrowboat? Can you give me some advice and some tips? Because we're going to sell our house and move on a narrowboat. Bad idea.
You crazy people.
Bad idea. So today we're going to give you our top 10 secrets on how to successfully live off-grid on a narrowboat. Woohoo! We get asked a lot about how we turn the boat around. We use winding holes. These are widened areas of the canal that originally were built near wharves so that working boats could turn the boats around easier. But why is it called a winding hole? Well, it comes from a combination of Old Norse language and the Old English word winden, which means turn. It's also because boaters could position their boat in the winding hole and let the wind assist with turning it. The best way to turn your boat is to position the bow, the front of the boat, in the furthest point of the winding hole, and then use slow forward gear to turn and reverse to stop you from damaging the edges of the bank. Sometimes the breeze or a current in the water can move you off course, and if you've got a bow thruster you might find that a little bit easier, or you could have somebody on the towpath with a rope just pulling the boat to one side and helping you turn. I think Sean's done a good job of this one. Do you want to do this like top of the pop style where we count down from 10 to 1, or do you want to go up from 1 to 10?
Oh no, 10 to 1 with the music.
They were in key last time, wasn't it? Number 10 then is get a mooring. You might not need one. We don't have a mooring because we continuously cruise. But what are the rules to class as a continuous cruiser? Well, you need to make a genuine effort to be moving all the time, at least every 2 weeks. You can't stay in one spot, one mooring or one neighbourhood for more than a couple of weeks. Some say that you've got to move at least 20 miles a year, but it doesn't seem to be a set rule anywhere.
No.
But you do have to make a genuine effort to keep moving. Now, if you're planning to live, work and send your kids to school in the same area, you're not going to be able to be a continuous cruiser because you can't go backwards and forwards from one mooring to another. You have to move in one direction, make the effort to move. And if you're planning to live in London, then we really recommend that you sort out your mooring before you get your boat.
Yeah.
Because we've been to London and it's very difficult to find a mooring and very expensive. You can be paying anything from £250 a month up to about £1,000 a month or even more to moor in central London. So if you're having a mooring, get it sorted before you get your boat. Number 9, can't see the thumb there, is sort your budget out. Now, a lot of people say it's cheaper to live on a boat, and in a way it kinda is, because you might be able to pick up a half decent boat to live on for, I don't know, £20,000-30,000. You might get a half decent one for 50,000. So it can be cheaper than a house. Now, if you're living in London, where properties are, I don't know, how many billion at the moment?
I don't know.
Then £20,000-30,000 for a boat does seem cheap, but
It's going to cost you a lot more for mooring.
yeah, the lifestyle swallows money faster than Sean swallows Guinness. Stop being rude. As we were just saying about moorings, in central London you can be paying £18,000 a year for a mooring. So if you're looking at this for a long-term option, obviously £16,000 to £18,000 a year is going to add up. That's not cheap. And then you've got the lifestyle. I mean, you might have like a guzzling lifestyle like more deer.
I can't help being a lush.
So get your figures right, write everything down, get a budget together and find out what everything's going to cost before you make that commitment. Number 8 is to get your junk sorted. Boat builders are really good with the design of storage in narrowboats nowadays, but if you think you're going to be able to get everything that's in your 3-bedroom semi on a narrowboat like this, you're going to be disappointed.
Not a chance.
We spent weeks getting rid of stuff, selling it on eBay, giving it to friends and family, and we even took some of it to the tip in the end. But you do learn to live a more minimalistic life. You can get everything you need on the boat. We don't need half as many clothes. He has. That's going to be edited out, you see.
Yeah.
But yeah, be realistic about what you can put on a narrowboat. And if you can't bear to part with your most precious belongings, you could always get a storage unit. But they're quite expensive. You can pay up to £1,000 a year for a 50-foot square storage unit.
Really?
Yeah, £1,000 a year.
Wow.
Some of them. Number 7, this is getting too complicated. I wish we'd have just done like 1 to 10. Is get organised. When you live in a house, your water, your gas, your electric, all just kind of come into the house.
Yeah.
Unlimited. They come and take your rubbish away every couple of weeks. And you normally got a car to go to the supermarket or a local shop. But on a boat, it's completely different. You've got to make sure that you fill up with your own water, and that's going to last you probably a couple of weeks at the most, unless you've got a big water tank.
Yeah.
You've got to make sure you've got enough diesel to move and to heat your boat, that you've got enough coal and logs to stay warm, that you've got enough food to eat, and you've got to make sure you've got somewhere to empty your toilet and get rid of your rubbish.
Yeah.
You can't just flush it away like it is in a house.
It'd be nice.
So every time we move, which has not been much during lockdown, but normally when we move in, we're always keeping an eye out wherever we go in for a laundrette and a supermarket or canal and river trust services so that we can get rid of the rubbish and fill it with water. So it's a good idea to get a guidebook and read about the places you're going and plan where you're going, keeping in mind that you need to keep everything topped up. Number 6,
Oh, we're nearly halfway.
is to get off the boat. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's brilliant when you're on the boat cruising. It's even better when it's sunny, which it's not today.
No.
And it's a bit chilly, hence the big coat. But get off the boat. It's easy to get cabin fever and feel a bit too safe in there, especially in the winter. But get out and go and enjoy the countryside and the views. Go walking, get a bike and go biking.
Especially here, it's beautiful.
Because there's no privacy on the boat. You can hear everything. at 3 o'clock in the morning. Is that the word I'm looking for? That's not when you're good at toilet, that's not the word I'm looking for, is it?
You can't say that.
Is it not? Okay. But you get no privacy, you can hear everything, so it's good to get off the boat and just clear your head sometimes. Number 5 is get dirty.
Ooh, I say.
You will get dirty. You remember at Blackpool Pleasure Beach in Alton Towers on the log flume, and they used to have that sign when you were in the queue and it said, you will get wet. Well,
you will get wet.
You will get muddy, you will get wet. In the winter, the towpaths are a quagmire.
That's a good word.
I thought that were a film with Robert Redford, but it's not, is it? It is very muddy in the winter, and you'll get cold and wet and miserable. And in the summer, you'll get sunburnt and bitten by bugs.
Yes.
So it's like 6 of one and half a dozen of the other,
It is
isn't
really, yes.
But get used to it. One thing you're not going to be able to do is purdy up your hair when you get up in the morning, because 10 minutes later you will have done something on the boat that will have messed it up again, won't you?
Yes.
And don't expect to have nice clothes either, because they will get dirty.
Yes, they will.
So be realistic. It's going to be cold and it's going to be wet sometimes, and you're going to get muddy. Number 4 is feel the heat.
Feel the heat.
That's not the heat I'm feeling, is it? It's not very warm today. Get a solar panel set up.
Absolutely.
You see a lot of boaters with generators or running their engines to keep the batteries topped up. And that's fair enough if that's the only method you've got to keep your batteries charged. But I've never understood why somebody'd want the peace and quiet of the countryside life and then buy a generator and kind of have that running all the time. It sounds like a tractor sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I'm not criticising it. I do if they're more next to us, but I just don't understand it. A decent solar panel setup will cost you about the same as a decent generator. But once you've paid out for the panels and the controller, that's it.
Free.
You don't have to buy jerry cans full of petrol every week to keep the generator going.
That's right, it's free electric.
And it's free and it's silent, apart from maybe a very slight hum from your controller. You have a hum when you're in bed on a night sometimes, don't you? Number 3.
Number 3
is keep some spare parts on your boat.
Yes.
Things like alternator belts and fuses and filters and just anything that you might need one day when the canal's frozen in the middle of winter and you're nowhere near a road, not mentioning any names.
But it happened.
Cheers, Ryan. It can save you a load of time and a load of money just by keeping a box of spare parts in the boat. Number 2, just had one, haven't you, as well, you? You can always tell because he throws his dirty toilet paper on the fire, and of course the smoke blows this way, so in a way I'm inhaling your poo.
Oh!
It's you that's done it, you pooed it. Number 2 is come on, feel the noise.
Ooh, the noise.
You're going to buy a boat and expect it to be lovely and peaceful and quiet like this all the time. It's really not. It's really not. I mean, at the moment, it's mating season. So there's 48 billion geese just on this 1 mile stretch of canal.
True.
And every morning from 5:30, it sounds like the first 20 minutes of Saving Private Ryan. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's real.
Branch.
And watch the trees. Yeah, it's not always that quiet. We were talking earlier about boats with generators and engines, and some of them, it doesn't matter where you moor, you can moor in the most peaceful, isolated, open countryside bit of canal, and they will find you and moor right next to you and haul the generator out onto the towpath. At the end of the day, you're living on the side of a public footpath, so you're going to have people walking up and down, not literally at your boat, but outside your boat, peering through your windows.
They will.
Kids laughing and screaming, dogs barking and weeing up the side of your boat and weeing on your ropes and things like that. It's not always like that. We're giving you like the worst case
Yeah,
scenario. It depends where you moor. We generally try to choose our moorings very carefully. So they are, for most of the time, really quiet.
Yeah.
But just don't expect it to be complete peace and quiet all the time. Number one is get yourself an aerial. Not like washing.
Antenna aerial.
Yeah, an antenna. Outside you might get full 4-bar 4G or 5G for your phone. But once you get in the boat, because it's a steel tube, it acts like a Faraday cage in a way. And so there's no signal. It can drop from full signal to like 1-bar 3G. So get an external aerial, wired into a router, you'll get really good signal inside the boat.
Wi-Fi throughout.
Wi-Fi, and get one for your TV so that you've got full TV signal.
Yeah.
Unless you want to live proper off grid, and then you won't want any of all this gob mush, will you really?
Gosh.
By the way, side note, my favourite place. This is the Swizzle Sweet Factory, which we've covered on a previous vlog where they chucked me out after trying to nick some sweets. And they've literally got sugar all over the walls.
You should see it.
I feel terrible saying sugar walls because it's like a,
Yeah.
it's rude, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it the same thing as Is it not?
You can't say that.
We hope we haven't put you off wanting a narrowboat too much, because you got to be real about it sometimes, and it does take a lot of adjusting to, for some people. For me, it took a lot of adjusting to the new lifestyle, and there are some negatives, but the benefits outweigh the negatives, I think,
Yes, they do.
by quite a margin. But if you're gonna do it, go out and try it. Try a hire boat. If you've got a mate's boat, see if he'll lend you his boat, and go out 2 or 3 times for a couple or 3 weeks at a time and live the life. Don't treat it like a holiday. And that's the only way you're gonna find out if you can actually adapt to it or not.
It is, yes.
We're nearly where we're going. We're nearly back at Furness Vale, so
Yes.
we're about to moor up and have a bit of dinner. We hope you've liked this video. Did you know we did a survey of 100 pensioners? And no, we did. And 98 of them said our vlogs are proper bangers.
Proper bangers.
They did, honestly.
Like a pensioner would say that.
Proper bangers. It was a box. So we hope you've liked it. If you have enjoyed it and you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. It does make a big difference to us. Also, if you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and hit the notifications bell. YouTube will let you know every time we release a brand new video, which is 4 o'clock in the UK every Friday.
I'm not saying nothing because they should know.
Sun always comes out just as we're about to moor up.
It does.
Why can't it be the other way around? We'll see you next week when we'll be moving.
Yay!
Catch you next week. Bye-bye.
Ta-da!
Hello.
I'm concentrating trying to get through this.
Hello. But on the whole, for the canal network, there you go, you see.
See, he didn't know.
Now, if you're thinking of living in on
See, he's got to do that again now, all of it.
now if you excuse me.
Woohoo! He got it right.
Boat builders are ace. Ace. And this is not going to get done this week. In fact, if it don't get it done by the time we get to New Mills, there's no vlog this week. But you do.
He takes over the boat with clothes.
Yeah, that's going to be edited out, you see.
Yeah. Somebody just waved at us and we couldn't see him.
Whoa.
Oh no, you can't say that.
Not like that. I have no idea what I'm about to say next. But once you've paid for that, number 3, train. There's a tunnel right under us. Number 3. Do you want to do that again?
Do that again.
Number 2. Forgotten what number 2 is. This is the life we've chosen. Yeah. The Godfather any good? It smells like loads of having a party in my mouth. It's just like
Blah, 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 blah. It's supposed to be male only on Thursday afternoons, and who's sat in there? Bloody Jane McDonald.
Ah, it got me.
Did it?
Yeah.
No.